Yo, what's up? This your boy JohnOllie with this week's rant. And with no further delay, let's jump right into it. Boycotts don't have stipulations. If you're going to boycott something, go all the way. Don't say, well, I just watched my team play and I didn't watch anything else. That's not a boycott. That's actually a cop-out. I may have said this before, but I'm going to ask again. The HOV lane, express lane, whatever, whatever lane you want to call it in your city, it's for two or more people. Why is it that I always look over to my right and I see a motorcyclist driving in the HOV lane and they don't get a ticket? Fuck is up with that? And it only be one person on a bike. This here is strictly for people that's in Los Angeles. I'm tired of my friends telling me, it's 10 degrees hotter in the valley. Because I live in the valley, and they don't. Nigga, I've been living here for 17 years. I know it's 10 degrees hotter. You don't have to fucking remind me. I don't know if all of you seen it, but there's a picture of Wendy Williams that surfaced this week on the internet of her at the beach looking fucking horrible. Like, the bottom half of her body looks like, like somebody took it and beat it with a bag of nickels. And then she has these big-ass breast implants and this fake blonde wig on her head. She looks really bad, man. I seen the bottom half of her body, and I was like, that don't even look like the rest of her body. When she be on TV and she have on them tight-fitting dresses, it look like she have an ass. The picture looks like an Asian little boy in a bathing suit. What the fuck, Wendy? If you've seen the picture, tell me what you think about it. Speaking of celebrities, so apparently comedian some more got online and said something to the effect of, I don't know if she directed it at Cardi B or not, but Cardi B responded. First and foremost, let me just say this. I think Cardi B is trash. Her music is trash. I don't give a fuck what nobody thinks. You can call me bitter. You can call me a hater. You can call me what the fuck you want to call me. But this shit is trash. Alright, with that being said, and putting that aside, this kind of segues into this. So, some more said something about, just because you're busy doesn't mean you're winning. Make sure you check that paperwork, man. Something to that effect. And then Cardi B responded back, and I don't remember what the fuck she said too much. But that's not what I'm talking about. My purpose for bringing this up is, it seems that every time somebody says something to somebody, people take it as hating, or that person is bitter, or that person is, just throwing shade. And to me, Samoa's comment kind of was like an OG looking out for a youngster. Like, yo, make sure your paperwork is right. Cardi B, of course, clapped back in a negative way. She kind of said some fly shit, which I expected her to say. But I just want to point out again, because I always say this, just because somebody has an opinion about something, or somebody is somewhat giving you advice, doesn't mean they're a hater. Doesn't mean that they're bitter. It means they have an opinion. And in this case, I honestly think it came from a big sister, little sister place. So when I see all the comments about, oh, Samoa's bitter, oh, Samoa's a hater, I think that's some bullshit, man. Fuck all that, man. The fact of the matter is, I think this older lady who's been in the business and probably is telling her this because of her past experiences gave her some advice. And you motherfuckers always gotta tag the fucking person as a hater or bitter. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. This new millennium way of thinking, and you know what? I'm not even gonna say that, because there's some old niggas who constantly call me a hater because I don't like certain new rap acts. But I don't know what this new way of thinking is, that everybody has to be a hater because they have an opinion, man. Stop all that dumb shit, man. It's an opinion. We're allowed to have this freedom of speech to say what we want, just like you have freedom of speech to reply back. But I don't necessarily have to be a hater because I said something. Get a grip, people. Yo, have you ever noticed that when there is a disaster, whether natural or man-made, that the gas prices always seem to shoot up? I'm a big fan of Will and Grace. But what is the purpose of them reuniting and doing that show again? Like again, it was a good show, but is NBC struggling that bad that they have to reboot Will and Grace? And speaking of reboots, so Curb Your Enthusiasm is back too? Is TV reaching? Are we going to see a Seinfeld reunion? Are we going to see a Friends reunion? Are we going to see a Good Times reunion? I guess it couldn't be that big of a reunion if you don't have Esther Roll. So, well, you get where I'm going with this. One of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to social media is friend stealing off of Facebook and IG. And lately it's more so been on IG because it's easier for you to see who else liked certain people's photos. Every time I post a Woman Crush Wednesday, or if I tag a friend, a female friend, in a photo, I notice maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, I'll go to their page because I like a photo of theirs, and I'll see dudes who don't know that chick, but the only link to them and me is, and them is me. And that shit is kind of whack. Like, you that thirsty dude that you just got to become friends with somebody you don't know? I never understood that because I don't do that. I never go on a friend's page and see him with a girl and then go click her page and like her photos or a fucking friend request her. That shit is thirsty. I don't know her, so what's the sense of me doing that? Dudes who do that, y'all niggas are corny. And I know there's a couple of people who watch my rants that have done that, and they're going to swear I'm talking about them. And 9 times out of 10, I am definitely talking about them. One of them, I'll say this. One of them, Riley, I don't care if he do it. That's my dude. I don't care. But there's other people, they suck. Stop friend stealing, B. So the last couple of days, I've been listening to a lot of 90s hip-hop, Nas, Pete Rock, and C.O. Smooth. And what I noticed about 2 in particular songs, there was a lot of contradictions and snitching going on in in both of these songs. In One Love by Nas, the second verse, when he's writing the letter to Dear Born, you know, out here everything is going on, he tells him, and I'm paraphrasing right now, he tells him, yo, something about something on the street, you know, what up, son? I'll put that shit to a cease. And you better chill, cause them niggas, the last time they tried you in the shower. So bottom line, what I took from this is, Nas is writing this brother a letter in jail. And in jail, they read your mail before they let you get it. But he's telling him all of this stuff that he would do to cats on the street for the love of this dude who's in jail. You dry snitching on yourself. You know they gonna read your letter, Nas. Why you telling them that? You can't tell them that you going, what up, son, whatever. You know that's code for, all right, nigga, I'll go and take care of the business. Come on, Nas, you know better than that. And then on Pete Rock and C.O. Smooth's They Reminisce About You, I think it's on the 3rd verse, C.O. says something about his granddaddy became sober. But then in the 2 bars later, he is like, let's toast. If he just came sober, why you want to toast to him, man? Hopefully y'all drinking some non-alcoholic beverage because you want the brother to fall off the wagon? These are just things I noticed about 90s rap lyrics. I sure would like to know who is the guy who coined the phrase. Yo, shout out to Antonia Thomas. It's my new WCW right there. I don't know if y'all seen the show Misfits. I know I ran across this show while I was in London, and then I started watching it back here in the States. Cool little show, but yeah, Antonia. Yeah. I see you, boo. I see you, black, British, and pretty. Yeah, she can get it. There's no real reason for you to buy a large drink if you're sitting in at a fast food restaurant. And finally, I guess I got to talk about football, especially because I can't watch it. There's a whole bunch of things I'm going to dive into real quick on this topic, man, because I don't want to drag this out. But it seems that Randy Moss is the newest nigga to join the cool train as far as Colin Kaepernick is concerned. And when I hear Randy Moss talking negative about Colin Kaepernick, I have to be like, really, nigga? Come on, son. You of all people, with all the bad past history you had, you got something to say? This is ridiculous, man. Not to mention that this coon-ass Ray Lewis is talking about it's because of Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend that he didn't get signed to the Baltimore Ravens. And yo, I don't understand. And maybe coon is too harsh of a word for y'all. But I can't think of nothing else to call you guys. Like seriously, I thought football, especially the players, was a fraternity, a brotherhood. And y'all are not sticking together. That make a brother like me I'm glad I didn't join that fraternity. Not that I would have, but I'm just saying that's a whack-ass fraternity because all y'all doing is slinging mud on each other. Y'all niggas is more ratchet than the mafia. Like seriously? Come on, B. Like every time I turn on every week, there's somebody new, and there's always a black athlete down in this brother for taking a knee. But here we have murderers, rapists, domestic abusers, all in this league and given second chances. Like, it's funny that the people that they get to talk about it, Randy Moss, Ray Lewis, Michael Vick, you see where I'm going with this? All three of them have hard blemishes on their motherfucking record. Yet, they were able to play still in the NFL. Given second, third, and fourth chances, especially with Randy Moss. And you got the audacity to say something? Again, I point out, I'm just glad I could never be a part of that fraternity. Because y'all niggas are whack as fuck. And this has been this week's rant with your boy JohnOllie. Make sure you don't do something, say something, or let me see something and end your ass up on this list next week. Shout out to my four horsemen. Big up to my man Brian J. Howard for definitely putting me on, sending me a whole bunch of stuff this week, man. Love you for that, my dude. Big up to J Mugger, you know, DR, my man Music Lover, the real Superman 1, Adores Aaliyah, Charlie Girl, all y'all. Like I said, the countdown continues. And I've been slowing down my rants just so that I could prolong them a little bit. But yeah, 100 is vastly approaching. Alright, vastly or fastly, whatever. I'm keeping that in there and the noise on my phone. Yeah, until the next time, don't be smart. Be genius. I almost forgot what I was going to say. Damn. And always, always, always stay Gecko. I see y'all when I see y'all. I'm keeping all the mistakes in as I approach 100. I don't give a damn what kind of mistakes that is. I'm not editing none of this shit out. Alright, I'll see y'all later.
Hey, what's up? It's JohnOllie. And if you like what you just saw, then all you have to do is subscribe by pressing the button that's right over my head. And if you want to follow me on Facebook or Twitter, bang, they're right there. Alright? And if you want to see more of my vlog videos, bam, they're right there. Other than that, y'all have a good day. And I thank y'all so much for watching. The General has spoken.
Kate told me to do this.
Hey guys, I'm Kate, and I'm the one that told him to do this. Aren't you glad?